Greetings, dear soul. I am Crispy, a Mayan, Gaian, Pleiadian emissary of light. And today I'm going to do a very special tarot throw regarding you know what. It took me quite a while to formulate the question. And in fact, I had to open the ceremony and sit for a while in meditation in order to receive the best question. So, what came to me is the question I'm seeking answers for with this tarot throw are what is the Mayan, and by that I mean intergalactic, interdimensional Mayan perspective on the US election of November 5th, 2024. So, as a little bit of background, 32 years ago in 1994, so 30 years ago, her first book was 32 years ago, 1992. And it was in her second book that Barbara Marciniak really cracked the code, or I should say, the Maya came through to her. Reading from page 19, game masters are brilliant. Not only do they conceive of the game and create the entire blueprint for the civilization to flourish in, they seed themselves into the civilization as well. The Maya, who lived at one time in Mexico and Central America, were masters at doing this. And there are many other places in this book where she says that the Maya were game masters themselves. Let me read a little more. They were skilled at confounding realities and moving from system to system. Their world was in the Pleiades, and yet they certainly did not reside there. They had their own world. Today, the Maya are on assignment everywhere. The word Maya refers to the illusion of reality. The Maya were so advanced as keepers of time that they literally were able to create realities to steer future seekers toward or away from discovering their true identity. Much of the story that is told about the Maya is part of the Mayan trick, part of the illusion. So if you're really interested, I have much more on this channel, and you can learn all about it there. So again, the question is, what is the intergalactic, interdimensional Mayan perspective on the US election of November 5th, 2024? So just to let you know a little more, I will be using the Smith-Waite deck. Much of my interpretation comes from Paul Foster Case. And let me share my screen here. This can go bye-bye. And where are you, my dear? There we are. This website called Building Beautiful Souls. After years of searching, I have found that the tarot readings here are superb. So I will be using some of those to interpret what I find. Now, I'm going to do this as I always do for my clients. I keep my cards wrapped in silk, and I keep them with this Lemurian quartz crystal that I also use for divining. I'll just put that over to the side. And one of the things that I do is incorporate the Maya into my readings a little bit. And one of the ways that I do that is by arranging my cards in the same order that the Mayan glyphs go, and that is earth, air, water, fire. So I keep my cards arranged in the following order: pentacles, swords, in order, of course, cups, and wands. And then the 22 major arcana are at the back in order. So that's my starting place for all tarot throws that I do. And I've already opened the ceremony a while ago, but I'm just going to continue it now by saying, as I do when I do a throw for clients. Along with thanking all of my Mayan guides and my spiritual father, Kinish Hana Pakal, I am thanking my higher self and my other non-Mayan guides to help me make my soul a bright mirror so that I can show what needs to be shown. And today, the tarot throw is for the intergalactic, multidimensional Mayan perspective on the US election of November 5th, 2024. Which, by the way, is on a date called Ka Lahun Kaban, which means tone 12, understanding Gaia. And if you want to know more about that, please watch this video. So, all right, we are ready. One of the other things I do when I throw is keep this lovely cloth right here. And I am open to using reversals, so we'll see what happens today. I generally don't include them unless my clients say yes, and then I will choose a segment of cards to reverse deliberately. But as you know, sometimes some want to be reversed anyway. I'm just going to give you a little bit more light here. No one wants to see that, do they? Okay, maybe this will be better. I'm not sure that's helping you. Nope. Good. Don't need it. All right, bring you in close. So I always do 3 basic shuffles. Keeping the question in my mind. What is the intergalactic, interdimensional Pleiadian perspective on the election of November 5th, 2024? And then I always do 3 classic shuffles. All right, now one last thing before I begin. I always use this pattern. So the first card I pull defines, you would call this the significator, perhaps. And then I pull the second card right here. Helpful action, right move, helpful action or person. This is the third card. Fourth is the unhelpful or wrong move. And then the souls lessen the spiritual implications. So that's the pattern. I throw the cards in. So here we go. I am now picking the first card, which is the significator, the main defining card of the question. I always pull from the bottom as well. And I do a quick shuffle. Now I'm pulling the right-hand man, as it were. I'm pulling the right move. I'm pulling the helpful person. Best choice. Now I'm pulling the block or confusion. Now I'm pulling the wrong move or deliberately unhelpful person. And now, maybe the most important card, hard to say, the spiritual implication, which is the highest message from the intergalactic, interdimensional Maya regarding the American election on November 5th, 2024. All right, so let me get you in a little closer here. Just pull this all the way over. There we go. All right, drum roll, please. Here is the significator. Oh, interesting. So the Four of Swords, as you may know, you can see the person is actually resting. They've probably been in battle for quite some time. And they are still prepared to do battle. The sword is laying beneath them, and there's three on the wall. So this means a warrior is at rest, possibly content, job well done, hands up. And there is a spiritual element to this. This could be in the basement of a church, for example, stained glass window. Now, let me see what Paul Foster Case has to say about that. We'll just briefly go to the back. The Four of Swords. What do we say? Rest from strife, relief from anxiety, quietness, rest, rest after illness, not a card of death. Oh, goody. All right. I'll just take a quick peek into Building Beautiful Souls. So if you're not familiar with the site, go to, hello, come on, work with me now. Hi, there we are. Good. All right. Oh, maybe we're not going to be using this one today. You can do it yourself. We'll try one more time. Oh, look, that's good. Thank you. So the four, release from suffering again, recuperation. There's restlessness if it's reversed. So I'll go right to the upright, meaning some quests take you on a quiet journey within. A warrior's place isn't always on the battlefield. Sometimes it's in the silence of the heart and mind. All right, so I'll let you do your own extra research and interpretation there. Stopping sharing. All right, so now the second card is the right-hand man, which is like the best move or helpful person. And oh, look at that. Interesting. The reversed page of swords. All right. Let's see what Paul has to say about that. Interesting. So again, swords is the element of air, which means communication. Now the page represents where are we? King, queen, knight page. Vigilant, acute, subtle, active youth. But that doesn't talk about the reverse. So let's go into building beautiful souls. And just going to go back one. Go down to our page. Page. Here we are. Agile mind, boundless energy. And the reversal is unkept promises. Oh my. Okay, so this is interesting. I'll go right down to the reversed meaning. When the Page of Swords card is reversed, our young hero has fallen down. Maybe the earth under his feet was a little too wobbly, or a sudden gust of wind knocked him over. I think I need to go full screen to get everything on here. Okay. It could also be said the big sword he's holding is still too heavy and unwieldy in his inexperienced hands. So that's interesting. In this position, being the best move, the right-hand man, what that's telling me is be prepared for be prepared for unkept promises. I've been saying this all along that it doesn't matter who wins. She's not going to save us, and he's not going to take us any further into hell than we already are. Oh my. All right. So here's the block. The King of Pentacles. Now, you may know that the Pentacles is representative of gold and money and the king. So the King of Pentacles could very well be said to be Donald Trump himself is in the block position. He certainly thinks of himself as the King of Pentacles. Oh, this is in the block position. Oh my goodness, I love throwing the tarot so very much. The King of Pentacles. Where are we here? Friendly, steady, reliable, married man. Okay, whatever. That's just the very basics. Let's check out our favorite website. Come on. So now we're going to Suit of Pentacles. Oh, goody, you're behaving nicely now. Now, as we know, power, prosperity, money obsession. I'll go down to the upright throw. Your success and authority suit you quite nicely. It's no wonder that others look to you for guidance and leadership. Okay, so I'll just leave that there. Being in this position of the block, no matter who wins, my interpretation of this is that Donald himself and all other people who consider themselves to be the king of money are a block to, what is it? A block. That's all I'm going to say. Money, an obsession with money and finances is a block. To what? I will let you decide. That wasn't really part of my question or reading. The only meaning of this position is it's a block. Now, who is our wrong move? Wrong hand man. We've got a block or a confusion. I'll just share this again for you. Energy block or confusion is this position, and it's all about money and the king of money, etc., etc. Okay. And now we're going to the unhelpful action or person, the wrong move. Hey, here we go. All right. Oh, another obsession with money. The Ace of Pentacles is the ace in this deck for all four of the suits is a mysterious hand coming from, the gods, as it were. And so to expect a monetary gift from the gods is a mistake. It's a wrong move. Don't expect it. It's not going to happen. Just quickly, what Paul says. You should get this book, seriously. It adds, and I'm just going to the keyword only section at the back. Each of them has a lovely description in there. Do, 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 do. Where are we? Pentacles. Material gain, wealth, and contentment is a wrong move. So I would say as a motivation, if your motivation is material wealth, no, it's the wrong move. Let's go ahead and take a peek at building beautiful souls. Pentacles, we're already in Pentacles. Interesting. Swords, swords, pentacles, pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles, prosperity, divine gifts. Lost opportunities if it's reversed, okay? So I'll just read the top part. Meanings, Ace of Pentacles card announces new beginnings and a promise of success in all matters related to material existence. Woot. So again, this is in the wrong move. So I am just going to say that, again, this is my opinion, that the drawing I'm doing now is for the masses in general, which does not really include that 1% and all of its derivations. The multimillionaires and billionaires, they're running their own program. It's anchored deeply into 3D Earth, and that's not what we're talking about here. All right. Here comes the spiritual implication. Drum roll, please. Oh, it's reversed. All right. Did you see that? Nine of Swords. So, wow, we've got swords, pentacles, 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 and swords. Oh, right. Sorry. The first one was the Ace of Swords, second card. So swords, swords, pentacles, pentacles, and the spiritual implication. Reversed nine of swords. Now, this card upright, you can see a person, what I would say in abject sorrow. They've lost so much. Perhaps they've been the warrior themselves, or they've had so much loss due to war. All right. I'm just going to jump directly to building beautiful souls because Paul doesn't have the reversed in here. Okay. Suit of Swords. Nine of Swords. Mental anguish, and that's when it's upright. Guilty conscience upright, and time to heal all wounds. That's so nice. That's a spiritual implication, my friends. I'm just going to read the reverse for you a little bit. You can go here yourself, obviously. Oh, that's the extra information. Okay, so reversed. No, where are you? Come on. All these ads. Remember that swords are never at rest for long. When reversed, the Nine of Swords suggests that you may be too caught up in the moment to see that. Oh, the Suit of Swords deals with the intellect, but sometimes even the brightest mind can be so overwhelmed with emotion that it can't see the forest for the trees. Instead of rising above the turmoil, your thoughts are darting all over the place at a speed that's bound to wear out even the hardiest soul. But your constant worrying will only make a bad situation worse. So stop it already. Stop worrying. All right, there we are. I'm going to stop sharing right now. The spiritual message from the intergalactic, multidimensional Maya, the spiritual implication, could even be said to be the main message, is stop worrying. All right, so here's a zoom in again. And remember, this is reversed. This is the right-hand man, the reversed Page of Swords. This is the wrong move. This is the right move. This is the wrong move. This is the spiritual implication. Stop worrying. So upright, it means anguish, and reversed, it means cut the anguish. Stop it. Cut the ego out of the picture. It does not matter who wins, all right? The system is the system. It is coming apart at the edges. It's built on sand. Their empire is built on sand and it's crumbling. It has been crumbling for a long time. It's going to continue to crumble, and what will replace it is a stronger new structure that is already being built. Don't worry about that. But I can pretty much tell you that this election will not solve the problems. All right. So thank you very much. I do tarot readings for 33.39 American dollars, just like this, one-on-one, less than an hour, and they're never wrong. I will say that. All right. So, in Lak'esh, Alakin, namaste.